Hi, I'm Lynn Gertenbach. I'm happy to be here with you today, and I would like to share with you a study that I did on location that I would like to take to a larger piece. I call it Illumination. It was a magical day down at the lagoons at Malibu Lagoon when I painted a small study. Actually, I was in the midst of painting something else. And when I turned around and saw this huge cumulus cloud rising up with the sun behind it, illuminating it, I knew I had to grab a quick 8 by 10 and do it quickly because it would only last a half an hour, which is approximately the time I spent on the little study. You see, when you photograph a cloud with landscape, generally your camera, unless you've got an excellent camera, it's very difficult to photograph clouds, I found. Of course, even with a polarizer filter. But since it's air, the camera doesn't focus on it, and it tended to give me terrible photos. So that's why I took the photos after I had done the sketch, because I knew I could get the effect with this. And I'll turn it into a larger one now. Okay, we're going to get started. I wear cotton gloves inside of vinyl so that it protects my hands, and an apron. Why get paint all over me? I'm going to pre-mix some sap green for drawing with a little alizarin, maybe a little of the Terra Rosa as well. So there is also a mountain in the distance. I'm going to probably want to indicate lightly where the horizon is going to be and where the mountain will be. See, I'm just making very bold indications. The actual tree shapes will come in later. I want to show how this river winds back in the distance behind here, and this land comes out there. Again, working in this low value range, just indicating some cools, warms, in close values here, which I can always work into later. I thought I would let you know that I'm laying this in and painting the entire painting with my favorite medium, which is walnut oil. It's completely non-toxic, and when I discovered this is all I use. It has no odor, and it's very good mixed with the paints. Now, safflower oil is also something that artists use in Europe, especially when we travel, because you can find it easily in a grocery store. But I love the walnut oil, the texture, I love the drying time. In fact, you can even clean your brushes with it, and that's sufficient. Otherwise, for a good cleaning, though, and what I do use in my large container here is I have some BioShield number 23 by Eco Products, because I find that it just takes more of the paint off. I try not to use too much of it because when it gets into the paint, it dulls the color a bit. Got a little bit of blue in there. Somehow, I have to be careful. Oh, I got to do it again. I don't want blue in there of any kind. There. That's more like it. Other thing I wanted to show you is, you see right in here, it's just dark next to light. But what I want to do is mix a transitory color that's another warm like orange, which I'll place there, and then blend the two a little bit. Whoop, got into blue again. See, it's a real crucial thing to stay away from. Okay. I think this is where I'll leave it. Thank you very much for sharing this experience with me. And I hope you've learned something. And I encourage you to look at my other videos of lily ponds. And I hope this has been an interesting experience for you. Thank you.